Oh, hello everyone. My name is Rosana Penilla Barucha, and today we are launching our very first episode of the stories of absolutely fabulous women of today. Sharing story creates emotional connection so that we can get a deeper understanding of other people's experiences despite our differences. Our purpose is to bring encouragement, hope, friendship, and inspiration. Through this connection and information, we hope that we can build a stronger communities and a better place for everyone. So today, we are going to meet our absolutely fabulous guest, eye to eye, mind to mind, and heart to heart. Joining me is Fernanda Silva, a senior director with Mary Kay for 30 years. She is a mom, a wife, a grandma, and has a very successful career. And she's also a generous community supporter, bringing smiles to seniors. So, welcome, Fernanda, to our talk show. And how are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm grateful and always thankful for everything.
That's awesome, Fernanda. Fernanda, if I can ask you a few questions, and I would like to start with, could you please tell us what voluntary work you do with the seniors?
Every year, I usually like to go into nursing homes and do a little bit of pamper for their hands. And also, we have a program for Christmas for seniors to bring gifts to seniors that usually don't have anybody visiting them, and to make them know that they're not alone, that we're thinking about them. And we also do for shelters. We bring things for Mother's Day for the moms that run away from home for their safety with gifts. So that's something that I'm very passionate about.
Wow, that segue to my next question. My next question is, what are you passionate about?
Oh my goodness, I'm so passionate about making a difference. And I believe that we are in the world to be of service. And when we do for others, it makes you feel so good that sometimes you might even feel guilty that you feel so good that you helped somebody else. That it's like you doing it for yourself, but you're not. You're doing to help them, but it feels good. And for me, if we are in the world and we all do good to somebody, the world becomes a better place. You
Ah,
touch one life, you touch one life, you touch many other lives. So
that's
that's
amazing. Yes, I truly believe that, we are not here for ourselves alone, but we are here for others as well. And that's the reason why I am sharing, stories from, you know, all walks of life because it inspires us, right? And sometimes some other people or listeners,
yeah.
are on their journey to recovery, or probably they're experiencing something that they feel alone in that journey, right? So we are here, and thank you so much for all the things that you do, especially for caring you have just mentioned. So, Fernanda, let's talk about the present situation. So
Mhm.
during this COVID pandemic, right, this challenging and unprecedented time, and under the new normal. So has anything changed in your family role and your business?
Yes, it has. And at the beginning, honestly, I didn't know what was going to happen because I can do emails, I can post things, but I don't know how to work with online events, with Zooms and all of that. And all of a sudden, I couldn't do my training for my consultants, I couldn't see my customers. And so I didn't know how it was going to change. But with everything that happens, you have to pivot and do the best you can. And so I learned, and when I learned, but I had a hard time to learn. And so now I do training on Zooms, and I do different videos and I post them. So that's okay. Now my next project is to do a YouTube.
Wow, how
I
amazing
know.
is that? Oh my goodness, Fernanda, you're always up to something for good, eh? For good. So
Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear that, you are taking this new normal positively. That's really
Yeah.
awesome and productively.
Yeah. I
So,
can tell you that in 6 months after the COVID started, we earned two cars, not one, but two cars, not one. So we earned one, and then we kept up the production and doing everything that we could do, and we earned the second car. I didn't take it because I had a leased car just the moment, and but so I'm getting the money deposit in my account every month. So
wow, you
it's good.
are you are a rock star. You are a rock star. Oh my goodness. So
Yeah.
if I can ask you another
Yeah.
question.
Hmm.
So what do you enjoy doing now? And describe your typical day as a senior director with Mary Kay.
Okay, so my day starts with time for me, and that means I need to feel my energy and everything. So I usually pray, I meditate, and then I have my breakfast. And I always say I call my husband His Highness. I give him breakfast too, and then I carry on. So I come to my office and I start posting things for my consultants and for my customers, but mostly for my consultants because I'm passionate about seeing them grow and being successful. And that is what I usually do.
That's
So,
amazing because you do not only look at how you are going to be successful, but also you would like to have your whole team to be a success as well.
yeah.
So, Fernanda, let's go back years
Mhm.
before, okay? What can you share with us when it comes to your best child memory?
I was born in the Azores in one beautiful island called Terceira. And the meaning of Terceira means it was the third island to be discovered. And that is the third. The name of Terceira is in Portuguese, it's the third. And it's a very happy, a very friendly island, always in festivities. And so one thing that we're very famous there is bullfighting. And I never liked bullfighting. I liked the festivities that they do before, people on the street and music and all of that. But the bulls, no, I didn't like it. And they do for Carnival, which is, like in Rio, they do dances. I've never liked that too. But so some of the people from there think I'm not from there. I always remember from my childhood was my parents. My parents were amazing. They taught me the values of working hard and also to do the God first, family second, career third. And that is why in Canada, when I found Mary Kay, it was like a little piece of the puzzle that was missing. And my parents taught me to give the best of you. And it doesn't matter if they don't do the best for you, but you give what you have, and it has to be the best. And so, looking at that, I can just say that I had a lot of fun. We were very close, my cousins. I only have two brothers, and we're still close. But my cousins, we were very close. And one, like, I remember I was about 4 years old, and I had a little cousin, and that he was 9 months younger, and we lived about 5 houses from their house. And I told my mom that we were going to go to their house because it was a little, just 4 houses, like going from here to there. And when we got to the door, I said to him, let's go for a walk. And he says, where? I said, I don't know. We're just going to walk. And we walked far. And my brother, when my oldest brother was coming out of school and he saw us, my parents were looking for us, thinking that we had fallen in the ocean or something. And I took my cousin. He was bare feet, and I had my sandals. We went, and my brother was laughing when he came out, and he looked at us and he says, "Where's mom?" And I said, "She's home." And he goes, "What are you doing here?" I said, "We came for a walk." He took us home. He took us home. My poor cousin got a spank. I didn't get it.
What a beautiful childhood memory is that.
And
So awesome.
you know, the fun part was my cousin came here to Canada to visit, and he stayed overnight. He was with us, and he stayed overnight. He forgot to call me. I was worried. So in the morning, I called him and I said, "Get ready. I'm going to pick you up. I have things to show you. Get ready." When I got to pick him up, he says, "Okay, hold it. The first time I got a spank, you took me somewhere. Now what's going to happen to me?" I said, "Get in the car." We had, and he was like my brother, and fortunately he was killed by a drunk driver.
Hmm.
And that is
Here in
something that,
Toronto?
back home. And
Okay.
we were always together, but I always remember that poor thing got a spank. I didn't get. My mom was saying, "You're gonna get it," but I got into the bathroom, and when I came out, it was okay. She just was happy that nothing had happened.
Well,
So many.
that's awesome. That's awesome. So, is that a story you would like to share with your grandchildren?
Oh, I will, but I'm not yet. I don't want them to do anything like that.
Well,
So,
so Fernanda, I know that you have done a lot. That you've been through a lot, and as well as you're still very high energy in what you do, right? But if you were given a chance, you know, who would you like to who would you like to live like for a day? Is there any one?
um, not really. You know why? I say that the people that my mom was a great inspiration. And yes, I like Oprah and I like Michelle Obama. I like those people. But when it comes down to, you have to live your own life, and
Very
you only learn by any obstacles that you have and challenges. And that's why I said I'm grateful for the person I am, because I never look at the outside. I look at the inside, and I will. I'm happy with who I am. So I wouldn't want to live a life for a day with somebody else. I'm
That's
happy.
amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Fernanda, we have 1 minute, and I will just go ask you a very, very quick question. So, if we
Mhm.
can travel again, that we can't travel because of the COVID restrictions,
Yeah.
but where will you go first and why?
Why? Why? I always
Why?
thought why. I always, since I was a child, I said that I wanted to go to Hawaii. And then you grow up and you have family and obligations and that. And family always came first. And so we never did. And my husband doesn't like hot weather. He likes cold weather. And I like hot weather. So that's why.
You're a hot
But
person. So,
yeah, but I will probably have to go there.
okay, very quickly. So, I know that you've mentioned about who you're grateful for and what you're grateful for. So let's talk about fashion. Okay. So we are in our 60s, and what would you prefer? Jeans or t-shirt?
Oh, jeans.
Jeans, dress or pants?
Sometimes, well, I'm wearing pants now, but
Okay.
sometimes I wear dress. Yeah, I love dresses too.
Formal or casual?
Um, Depends, but usually casual. I'm
Casual.
home, I'm casual. Yes.
What about shoes? Sneakers or dress shoes?
I like flat shoes, nothing to do with heels.
Okay, this one. Makeup or none?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
makeup.
yes. If I don't have
Makeup.
makeup, my husband asks, "Are you okay?"
If you don't have makeup, okay. Me too. Every day I have something on my face, as you know. Anyhow, so what is your parting words before I gave mine?
My parting words would be to just everyone, if I could give an advice to everyone, be grateful because I always say, we are on this side of the soil instead of being down there. So we have, if there's an obstacle, we can change. If there is something I'm talking to you, I'm looking outside, I see the trees, I see the grass, it's still not green, but all is good. And so you have to be grateful for everything. And
Uh,
that's it. Be grateful.
Fantastic. Thank you. And by the way, you look so fabulous today.
Oh, thank you.
So,
I
okay, dear
God
friends, it has come to a close. This is the end of the show. And thank you, Fernanda, for being with me and for sharing your story with all of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, if
cheers.
you, oh, cheers, I have my tea too
Cheers.
here. Thank you. So, if you guys are watching this show and if you would like to be a part of this show, please message me or leave me a message in the comment box below. So be kind whenever possible. Stay safe until next Wednesday. Goodbye for now. I'm Roseanne.
Thanks, Rosanna.
You're welcome. Bye bye.